Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this video, we're going to actually go through what I normally do towards the end of a bonus XP live and what kind of items I look to pick up, because generally they are more cheaper than what they normally are, just as a way to sort of have a little bit of an investment, buy things cheaper to use later on, or just hold them for a little while and then look to sell later on when the prices start to level out and go to where they normally are. So we've got a couple of items to go through. Again, I'm pretty sure we'll talk through them in Market Watch because they are in the price falls. But I thought we'd do like this one-off episode, just go through some items I generally look into. And items I actually buy on the bond account, just because they're a decent investment and they're something I can use in the future as well. So my number one for pretty much all bonus XP lives is Vuln Bombs. So Vuln Bombs are by far one of the best herb XP, very AFK herb XP as well. And because of that, people like to do Vuln Bombs on a bonus XP live. Now, the news that the new Dino boss is coming on Monday might have slightly perked them up a little bit. And as you can see, you can actually buy them just a little bit over 20k at the minute, which for a Vuln Bomb is actually a really, really good price. And with the new boss coming on Monday, I think it's a very good investment now to actually go and buy some Vuln Bombs. Especially like if you're looking to do the PVM side and you're after doing some PVM for a little while as well. Really good investments, and Vuln Bombs are a absolute no-brainer for the end of the double XP live. They just always are cheap and they always go up over time as well. You might need to hold on to them or you might need to just use them depending on what your account is. But they are a very good investment and something you will definitely make profit on if you choose to invest. Now the fact we've got the Dino boss coming on Tuesday, but then we've also got this brand new raid coming some point soon. Vuln Bombs could be a huge investment along with this next item. Now, normally I don't include Sara Brews because I think Sara Brews, the price is too up and down for me. It's nothing like you could really settle on. But Sara Brews with a sort of PVM update coming up is looking to be a decent-ish time to get in. As you can see, pretty big margin there. So it's got the best part of a 300 GP margin. So I would definitely be buying it this end. This is over mid, but this would just be because of the hype of Orcus. And the problem is as well, with Orcus being announced from this up and coming Tuesday, it has kind of ruined the little pickups of some cheaper PVM items. I always sort of wait to the end of the double XP live because that's when the items really are at the lowest. But people who have just been a couple days ahead have got the better deal. These items are a little bit up compared to normal, but still 6.2k. For a brew, like roughly about 2.1k per dose. It's not bad. It's pretty much where they have been for a little while now, probably like a couple of weeks. But with the fact, again, same as the Vuln Bombs, the fact that we've got the Orcus boss coming, the fact we've got a raid boss coming as well. Brews at that price won't sort of sit for that price as well for a long time. Not only that, something I would look into is Wine of Sara. With the fact that PVM updates are coming up, there is a chance that Super Sara Brews are going to go up as a result, and Sara Wines at 40k compared to where they have been is still a relatively good deal. Like, that is cheap-ish, and especially for Super Brew flasks. If you want to do that whole process of sort of making a Super Sara Brew, turn them into the flask yourself, you could sort of make a decent chunk of money, especially if you're sat on them ready-made. To cash in when the sort of boss is released. Maybe not so much Orcus, maybe I'm looking more towards the new raid boss coming up, because that seems to be the highest tier PVM with the highest tier of upgrades. But this Dino boss is going to drop the Necromancy ring, which is going to be game changing, to say the least, and really sort of appeal to those Necromancy type players. So it could definitely be something where the demand for supplies are going to be there, because people need to get in and get that ring as soon as possible. But again, really good item to pick up. And again, definitely keep an eye on those wines, because the Super Sara Brews at the minute, the price could go a bit mad. Especially a flask. Let's just check a flask price. So the flask price is roughly around 100k. That could easily do something like 20-30% if the boss sort of warrants it and needs it as well. So the wines and the Sara Brew flask are something to keep an eye on. But the Sara Brews, I think, would be worthwhile to at least stocking up on a couple, if you are intending on doing the Dino boss on Tuesday or the new raid a little bit further on as well. Now, one of the items which is absolute essential for you to buy if you've got like a alt account or a backup account, or if you're looking to do some AFKing over the sort of future, is Dragonstones. Now, these things go down hard. Now, they have bounced up a bit from that buy price, but let's see what the sell price is. So these are a little bit over mid, and the reason why I think they're a little bit over mid is because they've just got too cheap. So having a GE price of like 3.8k is just not sustainable for them. The Dragonstones being over mid is hardly a surprise because 3.8k for Dragonstones is just too cheap. Now, we have done a video based on Dragonstones a little while ago, which sort of highlighted how much of like pure AFK profit they currently are. Now, this links quite heavily to a gold bar price. Depending on the price for gold bars, you can sometimes lose the profitability in Dragonstones. Not by much, but if Dragonstones are really, really cheap, but gold bars are slightly more expensive than normal, it's not really changed anything. But looking at that, you can get a gold bar for 2.2k. So for 6.2k, you can make things like skills necklaces, glories, combat necklaces. You're quite easily 4k profit per Dragonstone item. And for something which you can like quite easily and quite comfortably AFK, that is a great price. Like, that is really, really good. Other things you might want to look at is like sailfish or forms of food, because that could be cheaper. Again, the price drop from a raw sailfish to an actual sailfish is mad. So that is definitely worth looking at. Other things which could be decent is summoning pouches, summoning scrolls, other potions. It's not just Sorrow Brews which are worthwhile looking at, super prayers, prayer potions, restores. Anything off this bonus XP which has been produced is always worth looking into for the margins. And don't get me wrong, like we've seen already, some PVM items will be up because of the announcements of the bosses and things which are coming in terms of the content. But you just need to check margins. Check margins, have a play around and see what is working and what is not. So Market Watch tomorrow, we go through this in quite extensive detail. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed, because we'll talk through things like why things are going down, why things aren't the price they are. But also, there is still time to do double XP. Like, you've still got a full weekend worth of playtime, providing you've still got any left. Have a look at some of the skills, because people would have already been selling their leftover supplies for a cheaper price. And you might be able to pick up some really decent GP per XP items for a very good price. And this is what you need to do in bonus XP, because things are like shifting and moving and changing consistently. You just need to be on top of it to be making sure that what you're doing is correct and right for this as well. But there are items which are definitely worth picking up on the back of the bonus XP. Again, all the potions, leftover herbs. Like, you could possibly like bank your next double XP skill just from getting items which are on the way down now already. But for me, this is what I normally look at doing, topping up on my potions, on my food, on my pouches. Definitely Dragonstones, because they're always cheap off the back of bonus XP. And even if I just want a couple of hours as just AFKing, crafting away, it's really nice and really easy to do. And again, like on the bond account, just to make sheer GP and profit, I'm going to be doing some crafting for a while. It will get me a couple crafting levels, which is great, but more importantly, it will give me an AFK way to make some GP to do on the side of other projects as well. And that's what we're looking to do in the next couple of weeks. It's hopefully bringing a couple new series ideas, a couple new series things into the channel. So to have this as a like AFK option is really good. But that is going to be the end of this video. Just a little video before Market Watch to talk about things I'd look to pick up, to buy on the back of the double XP live weekend. If you have any things you buy, which I haven't included, make sure to drop in the comments below. Really good to have a little discussion on what items are around and things you guys pick up. Again, my opinion and how I do things is never the full-on way to do things. There's always different ways to do stuff. So I like to hear what you guys like to do, because sometimes, well, most of the time actually, you guys pick better than me. So thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Plenty more content on the way. We've got some new series over the next week, which I'm hoping you guys will enjoy. We have pretty much talked about them. It's going to be the flipping series, which I think is very long overdue with the amount of sort of flipping, investing content we do on the channel. And then also we're going to try and escape free to play in this current market and in this current bond market, to see what we could do and how quick we can go and achieve that bond as well. So really good content on the way there. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you have any more suggestions, anything you want to watch, make sure to drop in that comment section below. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.